hello? I just realized that the whole tray was sticking out there. I was like, we'll try to sneak it in before I got on. Hi, everyone. Visiting friends in Tennessee. Just as cold here as in Chicago. We'll have to watch later. Have a good day. Well, thanks, April. Say hi to your friends. Hey, say hi to your friends. Hello, Kathy and Robin and Anna and Carla and Pat and Deborah and Tanya and Kathy and Lady Kopek. And of course, April. And Kim. There we go. Renee. Hello, Renee. Happy to see you here. Hello, Angela. Hello, everyone from the UK. Diane, sounds like you were lucky to get out of there. What I miss? What I miss? Hello, Paula and Linda and Heather. Hello, Miss Helly. Hello, Sue and Steph. Raining in the UK. Oh, Pop, you swap sides. Yeah, he's all over the place. He's tricksy, that one. He didn't want to be any competition for my cute little new buddy. My new buddy I made. Isn't he adorable? He weighs about 5 pounds. He's got weighted beads in him. And I made him for a girlfriend who wanted one for her son. And he's got, of course, our very lovely green shiny on one side. And then this side here is polar fleece. Nicely. Oh, actually, Kaylin from Kaylin Art Studios donated some of the fabric. So she liked it. So we did that. And I did little... those little round circle thingies, and then I put buttons. He is adorable, and I love him. I like because he's got a certain weight to him too, and he's really like a little cuddle buddy. So yeah, I drew him out. I drew it out and then did like a little half, and yeah, he's cute. I'm like, oh, she wants to pick him up, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to part with him now. He's too cute. So, but yeah, you can tell. It's got some weight to him already. So, and what I did is I pre-stuffed the toe, like I made a template for the inside as well. I didn't do any filming of this. I just took a couple pictures. And then I stuffed it up in here, and then when it came to this part, this is where I kind of left the inside where the, like a white template sort of thing, like a pre-stuffy for the beanies. And then, you know, just put the beans in there and then stuffed a little bit on either side of the fabrics and stuff. So it was very cute, very cute. So I know, I was like, oh, so we just hang him out. He's hanging out here. I don't know if he has got a name yet, but she really wanted him to be 1.5 feet to 2 feet ish, and he measures a pretty good size in there, and he's, you know, so I went by some instructions, and that's what we came up with. So good morning, hello Allison, how are you? Hello Barbara and Deborah, of course, as Kirk. June. He is Heather. He's a cute frog. And Heather's birthday today. Everybody wish Heather a happy birthday. A happy birthday. A happy birthday. No, they don't glow in the dark. But that would be kind of cool. They're just white. They're like the, I forget what you call those. The little circles that you put on the edge. And they turn it right side out. Look like a little flower. So, yes, exactly. Thank you. So, Gwenny, have you watched the Patreon video? Have you, Gwenny? Have you seen that Patreon video that was released yesterday? Did you? Yo, there we go. Thank you, Sue. Brain farting, I tell ya. 44. That's just a baby. No, I haven't figured out how to get on those videos. Well, just so you know, you won, Gwenny. You won. That's yours. How do you want it quilted? Now you know. Congratulations. It is the Storm at Sea, but it's called Color Wash. And we will do it as a scrappy adventure next year, I promise. A couple of people suggested it, and I've already got the pattern. I'm sure we can maybe adjust it just a little bit to suit our needs, but yes. So yes, you did, Gwenny. Oh my gosh, you. Yes. So I'll have to chat. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful project. So you have to watch the video. I'm not sure how maybe Pop can get you on there to watch the video, but Anyways, so we will do it part of next year's Scrappy Adventure because I've got lots of colors to work with, and I think I could do. There's some that have a little wave to it. There's some that have 2 hearts. There's 2 hearts that are interlocking. There's like a 1 heart and then another heart. I mean, there's so many different designs. We can come up with our own, or we can implement somebody else's and just kind of share it. So, but we will do it for sure. Yes, happy birthday. Hello, Enigma from Denmark. There we go. Helly's got a buddy. Helly's got a buddy. Hello, everybody. Happy 107 of us are here. Only less than 5 minutes on. Very nice. You couldn't find it? You couldn't buy the pattern? Well, I had to use a template, so I maybe that's why they want you to, so... hello, Lois. Running into Joanne's fabric for a minute. We'll watch, listen on the way home. Okie dokie. Have fun shopping. Be frugal. Are you making yourself a Florida winter jacket with 2 layers of flannel? I just tease it. You need more than that when you come here, honey. I'm just telling you. Yes, it's not a bit. Oh, weird. Oh. 44? The high temp for us today is 44. Laugh out loud, my new age. I think ours was like -7. I'll take that. All right, so we've been kind of fussy cutting. Well, not fussy cutting, fussy marking. Let's put it that way. Fussy marking. Hi, Sophie, come here. Oh, we want to show everybody your bone. She's got a bone, and she's so happy. The iron board's over here. Come on. And then the tree's over there. Come on. Up here. Come say hi. Say hi, everybody. Hi, Sophie. And that's my bone. And I'm going to let Mama have it for just a minute. Really? Where am I going to go with it? Really? I see you. I see Sophie. Okay. We call those the toe crushers. You can see why. Yes, drive safe. Exactly. Hello, Sassaled. Happy you're here. Good morning. Good morning. And A.G. Welsh, also from Australia. Good morning. Early morning for you guys. So I've marked out on the black. I took my 6-inch wide here ruler, and I just measured 6 by 6 just to give me a rough cut. I know I need 5.5 by 5.5, but I figure that would be okay. What's up, honey?
Happy birthday, Roman. Heather.
I did say happy birthday.
You didn't sing it.
Oh, I'll have to sing it. I could sing it. My dad gets to say, yeah, frozen. Well, she doesn't eat. She did at first, but then she waits for them to thaw, and then she does. She won't eat it frozen anymore. I don't know why. Yeah, enjoy the toe crusher. When she drops it out of her mouth and it hits your toe, there's some new words. There's some new vocabulary and a new dance. Hello, Kaylin. I'm glad to see I'm not the only one with my... you're not. We actually felt a very... I have to say, because Pop and I's birthday are towards the end of November, so we wait until after our birthdays before Christmas. Because, can we just not enjoy our birthdays first, and then we can go into Christmas? But he pulled up the tree last Sunday, and he plopped it on the floor, and he's like, let's set it up. And I'm like, you feel the Christmassy? He's like, yeah, I think we need it. And I'm like, okay, so we did. There's no ornaments on it yet. We're waiting for Lois to come and enjoy the day with us on the 23rd, and we'll kind of decorate it as we're going along in our little process, and then we'll take some of our favorite ornaments and talk about them, and and then we'll decorate the tree slowly, but it won't be decorated till the 23rd. So, hello, Lori Miller. Thank you very much for your kind donation. Thank you. I did see that. Thank you. Big hearts to you. Hello, Niku. Yours decorated? No, we waited. We were trying to wait until after Remembrance Day. So I wanted to show you what I made with some of your green polar fleece. He's about a 5.5 pound froggy. And he's stuffed and he's got beans in him, and he's so cute, and I made him via the Quilt Shop. He's a Mama Pop Quilt Shop original. I had a customer that asked for it. She sent me a picture of one, and she said, just make him a froggy shape, so I made him a froggy shape. Yes, he's so cute. I love him. I don't know if she's going to get him, though. So just let you know. Thank you very much. He's super cute. Hello, everybody. See, I'm a huge Kermit the Frog fan. Ugh. So, I know. Isn't it adorable? Hi, everybody. I know, I just made it up. Honestly, Deanne, I just literally made it up on the fly. I was just like, oh, let's do a half fold, and there's a head and some little thingies, and that was pretty much even. I know. He didn't really, I don't think he really cares. He'd probably sleep on him. Yeah, but there's about 5 pounds of beads in here. You can hear the weight. So, and I put a little, it's like a little casing for the beads with some stuffing in there, but I did like pre-stuff the head a bit, pre-stuff the toes, and a little bit on the arms, and a little bit in the legs. So, but yeah. I know, he's just so cute. I'm like, I don't want to give him away. I didn't film any of it. I only took a couple of pictures. Yeah, poly beads, the weight for weighted blankets. So I just had a bag enough that was like about 6 pounds, and she wanted it to be about 5. So I just took a pound off and pretty much stuffed the rest in the frog. So he's so cute, I know. I thought, just wing it, girl. But he's so cute. So he's gonna hang out with me. She may pick him up. She was trying to pick him up before the stream, and I was hoping she wouldn't actually, so I could show it off. I was like, look, he's so cute. I had so much fun making it. I did. I had a lot of fun making it yesterday. So, yeah, I just winged it. I just winged my own little pattern. I just kind of drew some funny little feet. I didn't want to copy anybody. I didn't want to, you know, I just did my own. I'm like, what does a frog look like? I know what a frog looks like, so. Would love a frog. Well, when I had it first finished and I was hugging it, Sophie was looking at me like, is that a new toy for me? I went, no, it's not for you. It would be cute. It would totally be cute. Yeah, to have a lizard pattern and a turtle pattern. That would be, and frog, yeah. Hello, Mimi, how are you? Donna Jordan made a little version of that frog. Oh, what frog? This frog? Or a frog? All right. I was using the pencil. I used the white chalk for the black, and I'm using the pencil to mark out on the white. And like I said, the squares need to be fussy cutted for 5.5 by 5.5. So I'm taking, just like I said, my 6-inch ruler is 6 inches from here to here. And then I'm just doing like a 6 by 6, and then of course I'll nip off whatever little 1/2 inch needs to be on one side or the next to make it all fit. But I'm trying to get my 15 out of my strip of fabric, and let me tell you, it's been a challenge. So if you can get 3 off in a line sort of thing, you can actually get 15 out of here. But I'm just, I don't know, I'm just kind of making sure. I want to make sure that we can. Name him Coke. I'm sure the little young man who he's going to will have a name for him, I'm sure. So he picked his fabric. I sent a few pictures of, you know, greens and blues and reds, because I mean, like I said, we could do any sort of frog. She sent me a picture of one, and then when I said, well, how big is that? Because it seemed kind of large from when the picture, like I didn't know what she had it on, but in perspective to like the flooring, it looked like a big frog. She goes, oh, it's about 1.5 to 2 feet. I'm like, oh, that's a big frog. Okay, that's a big bean frog. Okay, that's a big one. So I'm like, yeah, we could do this. We could do this. So I sent a bunch of pictures for fabric choices, and he picked the dark polar for the top and the funky green for the bottom, and off I went to the races. I had myself a good time, just trying to get myself a nice froggy pattern and go and have some fun. Yeah, you could almost make it that you could almost take it out of its shell, like if you wanted to. Not that you probably would want to, because you know, turtle really won't exist without a shell. But you know, it would be kind of neat to have it that dimensional. Have it like 2 pieces in that way, like one's the shell and one's actually the turtle itself. Freddy the Frog, Tommy the Turtle, Larry the Lizard. We are on a roll. Yes, we are, Quinny. Indeed, indeed. Yeah, some very beautiful fabric here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could probably do 7 here. 7. Try and snug them up as much as possible. Ellie the elephant. I've made elephants actually. I made elephants for was it your sister, Pop? Was it? I can't remember. I made at least a couple little critters. I thought it was for when Sarah Lynn was just a wee little one. I made some soft stuffies that they didn't have to worry about her, you know, chewing eyeballs off or buttons off or anything like that. So. Fanny the fish. That's funny. I can only follow a pattern. I'm terrible at trying. I just sometimes I just wing it. I know sometimes I'm like, well, I'm not the best in the whole wide world. I would never claim to myself to be in anywhere sort of a draw artist or you know, in that capacity whatsoever. I'm really good at stick people, yeah, and which direction they possibly could be running. But that's pretty much about it. I just kind of wing the rest and hope for the best. I really do. I'm like, oh, I think this might look okay. This could do. Crossing my fingers. No, my sister and niece and a couple of friends are in the middle of it. We are very, very concerned. Oh, what's going on? Oh, the fires. Oh, yes. Between California and Australia, the planet's melting. Oh, my goodness. Is Allison still in the chat? She would have to deal with those as well. She would have to deal with, well, her kids as well. They're heroes. They are heroes, her children. All right, so there's what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, I need 6 more. So if I get 1, 2. No, we can't get that one. That'd be 3. It's a tricky part. 4, 5, 6, probably. What are you suggesting, Steph? What's going on? Innocent laugh out loud. LL, if you want to design the patterns, those of us who want one, the proceeds could go to Raise Your Roof. That would be a good idea. I just drew it out, so I guess if it's just drawn out and copied on a piece of paper, and I just literally put it on a fold and drew half a frog and crossed my fingers that it looked like a frog. But that's a great idea. I appreciate that. I really do. Oh, bye, Nadine. See you later. Have fun at work if you can. Exactly. That is a brilliant idea. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, trees up. No decorations on it yet. We'll wait until the 12-hour, 24-hour. No, I can't do 24 hours. The 12-hour live stream, November 23rd. And then we'll start decorating it first thing in the morning. And we'll have it all decorated by the end of the day. So that'd be nice. And that'll be the first time it's been up and decorated before Pop and I's, well, yeah, at least up before his birthday, maybe, and decorated afterwards, but before mine. So, and like ever. Yeah, 24 hours. Not happening. Hello, Miss Angie. Big hugs to you. Happy you're here. Look at big froggy I made. He's so cute. I love him. I don't know if I'm going to part with him, though. He's just adorable. I just want to hang out with them. I'm like, I gotta make me one now. But I have the light polar fleece, the light green one that I might use instead, and then do a dark bottom. So happy you're here, darling. How was your trip to Ireland? She was kissing the Blarney Stone. I saw that. She was kissing the Blarney Stone. I know, isn't he cute? A customer asked for it, so he's about 5 pounds weighted with beads, and he had to be about a foot and a half big. So she asked for one of her munchkins. That's probably her texting right now. Can I come over and pick it up? No, you can't. It's mine now. You're too late. Your timer ran out. No, I'll have to make myself another one. I just need to go get some more beads. That's for sure. He's super cute. I had so much fun making him too. He was good fun making him. He was good fun. Yeah, so I'm just kind of doing some fussy cutting tracing with my 6-inch ruler, really. Trying to go by 6 by 6, even though I only need 5.5 by 5.5. But I'll fussy cut down from there. I thought that was just a nice, good way to get me a good square around how many I needed to do. So that's what I've been fiddling with here. I've already got it done on the black. Just fiddling with it on the white, and then we'll cut some of these out and make some progress. So, but we finished all the blocks last week. We finished them all. Where are they here? Here we go. I can put them up to the iron camera so you can see them. I got, what is it, 14 of the reds and 16 of the greens. Here we go. Aren't they pretty? Oh, sorry. I'll move them over. My bad. Oops. Aren't they pretty? They're really lovely. They look really nice together with the fancy little gold in the green. Pink Frog works. Actually, there was some nice fabric that had that Kaylin donated that I thought would make a lovely, cute pink frog for sure. I had like a little girly print with pink and the white. You saw it, would have been the polar fleece, and then a nice pink bottom or something. I may make a few up if I get enough beads. I may make a few up and just try and sell them. So, but I think I would like one. Make one for my mom. That way she can hug it. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I need to finish this one off here. 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I think we'll be okay. They don't really give you a lot of room for error on trying to get your 15 fussy cut cardinals out, right? So you kind of really have to think about it before you start making your marks or doing your cuts. That's what I thought. I know I only need 5.5 by 5.5, but if I use my 6 by 6 sort of ruler here, like, you know, go 6 by 6 square, so it's nice and easy to, you know, just wrap my brain around that part of it, and then fussy cut the extra 1/2 inch once it's all cut out, and I can, you know, figure out whether I want a little bit off this side or a little bit more off that side or what have yous. What's going on? Oh, is that the one behind? Yes, Gwenny did win the quilt on the wall. She didn't know till today, until I told her in the stream. She's been busy. And she is very, very happy, and oh my gosh, she's very happy that she won. Yes. So yes, Gwenny did. And then the new one, if you guys want to see the next one that we will be doing for Patreon. Hold on. Put that here. So if you still want to sign up, this is another one that gets to be given away. I'll put it to that one. That's the one we're going to start next month. Isn't that cool? Mm-hmm. That's the one for next month. Start for next month. Still time to join. Join us. Join us for the extra video, for the extra chance to win, exclusive chance to win, because nobody else gets a chance to win but people of the supporters of the channel. So, did I do the pattern? Which one are you talking about? The Storm at Sea? No, I never did that one before. It had templates. It had templates. Yeah, those people at Patreon, please check that, because we are changing things. So check that. Check your Patreon, please, for when you get the video. And yeah, that's one. That's the next one. Sorry. Did you? Yeah, I did that as a ombre weave it bee. It was called Weave a Bee. Well, this was also Weave a Bee, but this is vibrant. The other one we just did as a regular project, but it was a wedding gift for my nephew and his wife. So, but they'd been married for a few years. So I just didn't get them something. Well, we did get them something, but it was different. So when I wanted to make them a quilt, so yes, we did do it. But this one's going to be for the Patreon people. They get to win that one. They get to win it, for sure. Yes, it was black background with the ombre fabric, which was very beautiful, and I really like that one. And then I also like this one. That's why I bought both kits. And I thought, well, I'll save one as a Patreon and give one away to James and Amanda. So, and they love it. So they said. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Uh-oh. Oh, are we going to have to get a 15 out of here? Or did I just count wrong? 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15. Okay, I missed. These two are together, and I missed the line in between. I was like, whoo-hoo. Okay. All right. All right, we can cut some of these out now. Yes, you being here is very important. All 143 of you right now, and anybody who watches the videos afterwards, it is greatly appreciated. Thank you. Your time is worth, it's worth something to us. So I appreciate that. Besides just, company. Hello, Uta. How are you doing? All right, like I said, I'm just going to rough cut these guys first, and then I'll go back in and do my, 5.5 by 5.5 fussy cutting. But for right now, I'm just going to get them in their little square forms off the fabric section here and into little squares, and then move on from there. And then we'll have to figure out how we're going to implement these weird chopped up cardinals into our scrappy quilts for next year. Hello, Lynette. Good day from... Yeah, I got a few of you in the channel. A few of you Aussie bunnies. I don't know. What do you guys call yourselves? Aussie Ruse? Anything? Am I just making up my own thing for you people? Like, I don't know. Help me out here. I like Aussie bunnies. Aussie bunny sounds good to me. Sounds cute. 5 a.m. is doable time as opposed to the winter. Yeah, I know. We had time change. That's why I tried to give everybody a little, 90 minutes, an hour kind of heads up today on when we were live streaming, because we did have a time change last weekend. So, and I didn't know how it was going to affect you guys in that regard. Hello, Nancy. Happy you're here. Happy everybody's here. Happy Lynette's here. Excuse me. Oh, what did I miss? Sometimes Pauline what? What are we sometimes in? On the crazy train? We're always on the crazy train. Be right back. Okie dokie. We'll be here. Don't forget about us, Deanne. We'll be here. And Kieran, hello. Oh, taking a break from my bat blocks. The darn things are coming out like boomerangs, not bats. Laugh out loud, wings. No bodies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kieran. I don't know how else to help you. Is this one the one for the Halloween quilt? Welcome back, Miss Lois. Drive safe. Make sure you drive safe. Oh, really? Oh, can I can I help with anything? Like, let's see. I have the quilt right here. Let me see. Obviously, pull the bats up. I just finished trimming it up too, actually. Look at the awesome backing to it, eh? Is that beautiful? Okay, so the bats here. You have to make sure you're flipping and flopping. You're kind of doing the mirror image, right? So, and it says to line like this line up here, even though it's not exact-ish, but that line here needs to kind of be even with this line here of the wing, and then this one, same here with the opposite. This side, the top side of the bat needs to be kind of in line with that side of the bat, sort of thing, right? Obviously, I'm still trying, but it still looks like bats. So if that helps you, I hope so. I don't know, but this is actually where's the right side? Oh, this is how this actually one's turned out. It's just trimmed. It's not bound yet though, but it's all finished. There we go. Yeah. Isn't it cute? It turned out well. I really liked it. Well, just because you're trying to, maybe if it show better with the black here. Okay, like that part there, like this part of the top part of the bat, like the pointy ear part, kind of needs to be in line with the top part of this bat wing, and then the same here needs to kind of be in line with there to give you that bat dimension. Does that make sense? I'm trying to help. Hopefully that helps. It was just kind of a matter of lining those up. Just put a little ruler up when you're placing these fabrics to line them up, kind of get them on that bit of an angle. So, hello Rose. Yeah, and I love the backing. This is the backing that Pop chose. And then I just added black to either side. So, and quilted it up. Isn't that beautiful? It looks lovely. And of course you can kind of see the bones and the backs of the coffins and the swirlies of the bats and all sorts of fun stuff on it. Yeah, so had some good fun. That's for sure. It is beautiful. That was Pop's choice. He's like, oh, we got to get some of that. And I'm like, what are you going to use it for? He goes, I don't care. I'm like, oh, no, I created a monster. He doesn't care what the fabric's used for. I kid. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. What's the oh, that's a good question. Was this the Halloween pan? I don't even know where the salvage is, Steph. I'm sorry. I didn't think anybody would ask. Next time I go back to Len's Mills, because that's where we picked it up at, I will see if it's still there, okay? And I'm sorry. I'm sorry I don't know. It's beautiful fabric though, isn't it? Seam it 4 times yesterday. Seam ripper, seam ripper. Yeah, it's beautiful Halloween fabric. Good choice, that's for sure. Good choice. Need to go to Len's Mills, only fabric line. Yeah, Len's Mills in Guelph. Well, that's the one I know of. But yeah, they got some more of a variety of fabric. Not necessarily cheaper, let's just put it that way. And if you are a member of Fabricland, of course you get their member deals and stuff like that. So usually you get some steal deals actually sometimes. Yeah, but if you're really looking for something specific, I always send people to, I'm like, either go to Fabricland, or if you kind of have an idea of what you're looking for, and you have no idea what you're looking for, maybe go down to Len's Mills, because they've got more than you can shake a stick at, so. But always try and support local for sure. Yeah, it is. Well, I didn't know about it actually, Sue, until I moved here, and it was actually a coworker. I don't know. We talked about fabric. She goes, "Oh, you sew, so you know where Len's Mills is?" And I'm like, "Who? What?" Like I had no idea. So she said, "Oh, it's a fabric store out in Guelph," and I'm like, "Oh, okie dokie." So I literally took Pop on an adventure, and we went and discovered it, and I was like, "Oh wow, okay, like holy moly!" Learn something new every day. So. Yeah, it's just a different type of fabric store. They do yards and meters. So if you're, I'm assuming it's an American store because of the yards part, but I don't know. But if you wanted for a yard, you get a yard price, and then or you get a meter price. So it's but at Fabricland, it's meters only. There's no yards. There probably is one there in Cambridge. I know there's one in Hamilton. I was in there once. Or in and around Hamilton. All right, almost done the whites. Got 2 more. 2 more to cut out. And then we'll cut out our blacks. And then we'll start flipping down the sides like we did. Well, not like we did, but what we marked out on our fabrics. With the greens and the red and the black and the holly, to be able to give this, you know, transitional cardinal block quilt as it goes down the block, down the quilt. All right, let's put a little stack here. 2. And of course, each one's going to have to be a little trimmed as we go along. But let's get our little stacks together here first. Yeah, well, that's it. Fabric is expensive, no matter where the heck you are, really. Just trying to be frugal, and when people try and bust their scraps and you benefit from it and you make the most out of it, and you try to anyways. I hate it. Hooked a nail. Yeah, exactly. With 22 and 16, I think we paid for those Halloween fabrics. I about had myself a wee heart attack when I saw. Yeah, it was a bit much. Hello, Krista. Hello, Nadia. How's it going? Me and my local fabric shop closed down. Oh. Someone was talking about one not too far from them, and it was closing down too. And I was like, oh, too much internet bottage apparently. So I try to find the deals, that's for sure. Or I'm looking in the remnant bin and hoping it's a good enough size to make something with. But if I'm always just kind of buying stuff to make stuff, then, you know, I'll try and find good deals. Lens Mills has a better deal on remnants than Fabricland. I find they're far discounted, their remnants, to just get rid of them than Fabricland does. They still try and make a little bit of money on it. As far as I'm concerned, they should be done just tossing it out, but... Alright, let's cut some blacks. So what I did, I just chalked mark. Can you see those chalk marks? 160 of us, wowers! Yeah, so I kind of just chalk marked 6 inches by 6 inches around the cardinals and tried to get 15 out of this strip of fabric. But let me tell you, they don't really give you a lot to play with. You really got to be stingy. Stingy with your fabric. There we go. And I know I need 5.5 by 5.5, so I know I'm going to have to trim them up a little bit more, and I'm okay with that. I just would rather have a nice, good base cut first, and then be able to trim it down proper after that. We had roast beef sandwiches for lunch today. What did everybody else have for lunch today? Or what are you having for lunch today? And what do you have for dinner? We're having chicken. Chicken and a mac and cheese, but not Pop's mom's mac and cheese. A different kind of mac and cheese. It's actually called Annie's pasta. I'm not sure if it's in the States, but... so we're giving that a go. Pop bought a box of it, so we're like, ooh, let's give this a try. Let's, shall we? And we got some other veggies too. Making cheeseburger soup. Oh, we had cheeseburgers last night for dinner. Homemade cheesy burgers, roasted butternut squash soup for dinner. Oh, very nice, Robin. I like butternut squash. I like squash. I like soup. I like more. Ain't gonna fight me on soup. Everybody else would. Slow cooking pork. Oh, very nice. Chicken and dumplings. Yum yum. Spaghetti. Ooh, that sounds good. Pizza lunch. Don't know for dinner. Okay, gotcha. You're welcome to come over here, Renee. I took Robin's advice. Crumb piecing, no rhyme, no reason, just sewing straight-ish seams. There you go. That is very therapeutic. That is very therapeutic for sure. Especially if you just want to zone out. Life is just a little bit much and you just need to zone out. You already know what you got to do because it's like muscle memory at that point, right? So, hello, Carol. Oh, a long time no see. Yes. Carol, who used to be a fox, right? She liked my fox quilt. That I do remember. Am I correct on that, Carol, or am I wrong? I have been known to be wrong, but it's very, very rare that I am wrong. Ask Pop. Grilled cheese and tomato soup. Yummy. I'd take that. Hello, Tiffany, watching while walking. The little ride her walking, and the little one ride her bike on the street. Oh, very nice, very nice. I bet she's having a good time, especially if it's nice out. Hello, Elaine. Leftover prime rib and baked potatoes. Ah, that yummy. Chicken what is that, Kathy? Tell me your secret. Yes, it's been a long time. Yes, it was Fox. Good memory, Laura. Why, thank you very much. See, I tell you, I am very rarely wrong. And when it is, and I'm okay to admit it too, I'm just saying. But on the whole and whole, I am usually pretty right. Beginner. Chicken Alfredo for us. Yummy. I'm new here, really enjoying watching your live stream videos. I haven't started quilting yet because still looking at machine. So overwhelmed. Any advice on price settings I should get for the beginning? Oh, okay, I got you now. There, for a beginner. Ah, okay. Are you a member of a Sam's Club or a Costco? Just saying, because they have a very nice brother machine, or they did have, or they do get a nice machine in that's at a really good price. My girlfriend was looking for something to help her with her skating costumes for her daughter. I would do some of the serging part, and she would do like the base stuff and, you know, make covers for the blades and so on and so forth. Thank you, T-Ran. Appreciate the donation. Thank you very much. And so I suggested that she pick, because I saw it at Costco and I was like, that's a really good deal. That's a good machine. Look at all the stitches. You get the table, you get this, you get the free motion foot, you get the zipper foot, you get the buttonhole, you know, all of it. It was kind of like, that's a pretty good machine for less than $200. So I'm thinking if you really want to start off brand spanking new, maybe ask a fellow person, maybe even at work, if they had, or if they know of a sewing machine at a discounted price. Sometimes they may have some in their basement or another one that's just extra and it's just sitting there collecting dust. You may be able to grab it for 20 bucks. So grab it for 20 bucks, or, you know, less than that, or garage sales, make sure they're working. Just think of maintenance on a machine as an average about $100, but that's Canadian. I'm thinking anywhere probably between 50 and 120, anywhere else, depending on machines. You're going to look for a maintenance fee, so, you know, think of that as well. But I try and see if you got a family member who's got one to maybe lend you, to see to whether this is the craft that you really want to partake in, and maybe making a few things via that will gain you some money to buy a brand new machine. So, or you can ask for it as a combination, you know, birthday, Christmas gift, or that sort of thing. Because I do that just because, you know, Pop and our birthdays are really close to Christmas. So I say, you know, it's bigger thing this year, so can I, you know, I'm going to ask for something that takes a both. So, yeah. It is great, exactly, Renee. That's exactly. I actually recommended it to like 3 or 4 of my students at the time, as well as my girlfriend, and she picked it up, and my 3 students picked it up as well, and they've had no complaints. So, yeah, and the 3 machines at the secondhand shop. If you think you're bringing $15 for the machine, and you're gonna maybe find somebody who can maintenance it, or if it says it's working or not working, you know, I don't know. You can maybe find somebody who's a half decent price. Kijiji, yeah, exactly. There's always the Facebook cocoa chicken and red wine. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yummy. I'll take that. Sounds delicious. Yeah, there's lots of places. You can even try your local library. They usually have machines there. So, Green Singer, $10. Mine was an old Italian machine. It just had straight stitch. That's it. There's nothing fancy about that one. Not at all. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Cheryl. Yeah, I'm sure you could find one at a really cheap price if you just kind of looky-looed. Check on the second hands, check out the garage sales, maybe even talk to a local guild. If you have a local quilting guild, you would probably find at least 10 ladies in that guild that would part with one of their beginning machines, and it probably works just fine. So, you know, because they've upgraded like 5 times since then, right? And they're just happy to be able to give it to somebody who's going to appreciate it like a brand new quilter. So, you know, don't knock it till you try it, girl. Find yourself a deal. Don't give up. You can do it. Mom, I just bought a Baby Lock Meridian embroidery machine. Wow, so much to learn. That's what you've been doing all day? Very nice. I like it when you get new toys. Or you discover... Oh, Pop was right last weekend, by the way, that I didn't have the right plate on for this foot. For when I was trying to switch my foot on. Yeah, he was right. I said, no, it's the other machine. No, it's this one too. I realized it after the fact. I'm like, oh, so sorry, Pop. I apologize. I was brain farting. Yeah, I needed the HP foot for it to work, actually, because it's high performance foot. So, yeah, the high performance plate. So, but I had already tucked everything away, so which wasn't making me think about it, and that's why I didn't think about it. So, yeah, sorry, darling. Surprise! Exactly. Sorry, my love. Did your machine screen let you know in regards to what? No, it didn't. Because it was trying to switch it to find, like trying to switch the needle over. So I was hitting the mode and just trying to find the right, and I realized that wasn't doing it, and it was like, there was a misconnection in my brain, clearly, that I needed to put the other foot in, and then it would have found where the needle needed to go, because it was over to the side and not over to the left where it should have been, because the way the foot is different, right? So, Hubby has the same look. It's an exasperation. I'm sure that's what Pop feels most of the time here. Exasperation. My mom has found some really great machines at garage sales for $5, and they work great. Most people get them and never use them and sell them for cheap. Exactly. Good idea, Robin. Yeah, that's good. Come sew with me in Texas. I have extra machines. Exactly. Angie will help. Angie will share the love. She'll share the love. Started about 2 years ago, $12 Bernina from the thrift store. I moved up from there. That's exactly it, right? You work your way up. Make a few bucks and you get a better machine, and you save a few bucks and you get a better machine, and just keep plugging away, right? Bye, Steph. Take care. Have a good night. Sleep well. Stay out of trouble. Try to anyways. I know it's hard. If it follows you home, it's not your fault. I've said that right from the get-go. Yeah, Salvation Army, thrift store, Bibles for missions, or missions for Bibles, whatever that one is. You know, there's lots of little secondhand shops around, and you can even find the local like vacuum and sewing repair place and see if they have any, you know, because he's probably fixed some and they have never come to pick it up, and he's already invested his time and money in it, and he just wants to get rid of it at this point in time. So you just never know. You never know. You make a score on a really good machine just because he needs the space. So auctions too, yeah, that good idea, Pop. Great idea there. Estate auctions too, people cleaning out. You know, sometimes kids don't know what to do with grandma or aunties or whatever's, you know, sewing stash. They're overwhelmed by it. So, now, what do I do? Okay, I think I got all our buddies. Flipped out there. Is that a beautiful tree? Lovely tree. Just got the lights on though. Just the lights, nothing else, just the lights. So here's the center panel to this big beautiful quilt project here. So you can take a look at it for a momento. Okay. Okay. Isn't that lovely? That's the center. Okay. And then we're going to build out some beautiful little borders that I need to fussy cut off of here. This little green and white. Wait a minute. Not allowed to follow people home. On-off button. Has no on and off button. Oh no. Plug it in and it goes. Oh, I don't know about that one. Question. Since we are talking about machines, I'm looking. Okay, I already bought it in my head. Yeah, I gotcha. An embroidery machine. Are they really worthwhile? How often do you use yours? Okay, Kaylin, I do because I do labels for people's quilts and I offer it as a service via the Mom and Pop Quilt Shop. I also, obviously you've seen, actually if Pop would help me for just a moment here, you'll see what I did for Miss Jo Marie. One second here. This was the Willa the Walrus and Neville the Narwhal and everything else. All these blocks, they're 24 by 24-ish. We'll just do it that way. There we go. Got Meredith there. Oh, there we go. Okay, and so I offer this as well, embroidering animal names on quilt projects. This is Elizabeth Hartman project. So there's Fritz and Fred the Fox. Oh, sorry. Fritz and Fred the Fox. Okay. Lucille the Seal. Meredith the Muskox. And then we'll go up a level. Willa the Walrus. Reggie the Reindeer. Ollie and Oliver the Otters. And then we got Neville the Narwhal, Patty the Polar Bear, and Owen the Owl. If you could see the owl there too. So isn't that beautiful? So she didn't have time to put it all together. Thank you, don't mind. Just pop it on the back of the long armor, okay? To put it all together. So I did it all. I put all the sashing and bordered it up and everything else, and then I'll quilt it all up and make it ready all for her. So she'll be very happy camper. Isn't that cute? So I do that too. Yeah. Stockings, jackets, backpacks, toques. I'm just trying to think of the things that I've embroidered. I offered to put the name on the frog, the 5-pound frog. So I offered to put a name on him, but they didn't want him to have a name. So I'm just calling him Prince. He's my buddy. He's Prince, formerly known as Froggy. Sorry. That cracked me up. Prince, formerly known as Froggy. Yeah, see? Pop laughing too. I know. Pops into the snags again. I know, isn't he cute? So yeah, so I don't know. I just, he's mine. But I have to give him back. Hello from Hawaii. Hello, Lisa. So you really had to go there. Yes, I did. Formerly known as Froggy. Yeah. Froggy, formerly known as Prince then. Exactly. I did. I had to. I'm just that kind of punk, man. Let me tell you. Yeah, Papa Grace. Hello, Rebecca. Can you buy a machine that does embroidery as well? Well, yeah, of course. You could do. Nomi does regular sewing as well as embroidery, but he's a Janome 15,000, so he's a bit on the expensive side, because he's $10,000. Pardon? Between $8,000 and $10,000. Yeah, between $8,000 and $10,000 that machine is, but I don't know. I think in his whole lifetime he'll be worth it. I mean, I've had a lot of fun with him. doing lots of things. I'm making things. Yeah, I know. Don't pee your pants on the amount. Is that what your OMG's in about there, Pauline? Do you want to take a guess at how much Walt cost? Ba-dum-bum. Yes, brother has one really affordable if you want to play. Oh, okay, that's good to know, Cynthia. Do some research, I guess. You got it right, Kaylin. A little bit more than that, but pretty darn close. Yeah, he would not cheat. No, no. All right, so let's put that there, and we're gonna have to do let's do our lines. We have to do our lines on our red and our lines on our blacks. Okay. You looked. Yeah, he was about actually 65. So with everything. Oh gosh, yes. Pop asked me. He says, you know what? You could get a new car. You can get a BMW. You can get a Lexus. You could get, a Mercedes or whatever. And I'm like, I would like a long arm. And he's like, what's a long arm? And lo and behold, here we are 4 years later. Surprise! So on these little 2x2 fabrics here, I need to draw a diagonal line because I need to, once these get squared up to their 5.5 by 5.5, they go in one corner and then get sewn down and then flipped out, and then I've got a black, and then I've got these hollies, and I've got greens as well, but they're already marked, so I gotta mark them all up first. Okay, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm marking them all up. I'm making the mess. I'm marking them all up. Yeah, get the best machine you can afford. That's exactly it. And then you'll go from there. If you find you have a love for the passion and you end up making some money from it, then that as well can help go towards getting a different machine or a new machine. I did talk to a lady who had a long arm and an embroidery machine as well as a sewing machine, and she said to me, I'd never buy the two again, like have the combination. I'd get one embroidery machine and one sewing machine. I'd spend the extra money to get the good machines on either one. I went, well, I couldn't figure out why. I think I kind of understand now after 4 years. I would get an embroidery machine and just embroider, and a sewing machine just to sew. So that's kind of how we've switched Janie and Nomi out since February. Nomi just pretty much does the embroidery part of it, and then Janie does all the rest of the regular sewing. So it's a lot of wear and tear on the machine, especially if you're sewing as well, right? So, hello, Josie, how you doing? My sister bought her Janome long arm during a quilt show and got a great deal, $10,000. She has a quilting business. She did not buy the computer system with it. Oh, you can. There's lots of pantos too, pantographs to stitch by. So it's all good. Yeah, that's good. Good. Yeah, estate sales. Yeah, fingers crossed. You never know. You're gonna score. You never know. Hello, Brenda. How you doing? It's a beautiful day here today. We did get some snow this week. We're in for another big batch apparently on Monday. That they were telling everybody you better have your winter tires on before then or the insurance company will not cover any of your claims. So, winter tires on. You've been forewarned. Yeah, we did get a little surprise dumping on between Wednesday night and Thursday morning. And then there was a little bit more on Friday. And there was a little bit this morning, but it didn't last very long. So it was just like annoying little flakes. Looking for a new machine that does everything, including cleaning my house and washing my dishes. Well, then you're going to have to advance yourself into the age of the Jeffersons and get yourself Rosie, because I think that's what her name was. The little robot for the kitchen with the little apron on. Jetsons, not Jeffersons. Jetsons, not Jeffersons. I must have been thinking 227 when I was thinking Jeffersons. Welcome to the Jeffersons. You remember him? Little George Jefferson? Love that show. It was a comedy show. 227. I don't remember what decades it was on, but I remember it. Must have been 70s and 80s. That's all I can say. I was remembering as a kid, so 70s and 80s were my kid years. Jetsons, yeah, Judy, yeah, Rosie, yeah. That's where you got to get yourself there, Deborah. Good luck and let me know when you find one. What? Take from a beginner, get a machine that doesn't brad rain? What is brad rain? Do you mean embroidery? And a machine that does sewing. Is that what you mean? Hello, Mary from Minnesota. Happy you're here. Sorry, Ruby. I'm kind of confused with what you were saying there. I apologize. I'm probably just reading it wrong. That's a great price, Angie. Have a baby lock allure. Love it. Need to use the embroidery more. Baby lock accomplished with his, which was called Jane. Oh, okay. I like how it's all different machines and what they offer, but I would, if you're just trying to do a couple of labels or something like that, then, you know, maybe something that just can do text, just even if it's just a capitalization text. George Jetson and Elroy, yeah. Daughter Judy, his wife Jane. Yeah, there we go. Stuck in my head now. Sorry about that, Zazzalette. Sorry. Yeah, she did talk back, that Rosie. So maybe maybe don't want her, Deborah. She's a bit of a sassy Rosie, sassy cleaner. All right, I just got to finish off the reds, and then we can start laying these out. Which is which? Miss Ogswald. Ogswald? I thought it was Clogswell. Maybe Ogswell. Yes, an embroidery. Oh, okay, that's what you're trying to say. Gotcha. Welcome to the channel. 157 of us all hanging out to Clogswell. Yeah, I thought that was Clogswell or something like that. We need to do an embroidery lesson. Will you do the honors of teaching it? I could totally. Totally. I've done a couple. What was it? I put, well, I put a lizard on my dress, but I also put a penguin on something. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, I did that too. But it totally can. We can do another embroidery lesson. Maybe I'll do embroidery on Christmas stockings. Well, I had an idea to do Christmas stockings, but maybe I'll do the stockings and then how to embroider the stockings on the same video or as an extra video. That's a good idea. Thank you very much. It smells good in here. We got a chicken cooking. Chicken cooking. It smells good. It does. It does. Cutting 2.5-inch squares. What are you cutting the squares for? Are you just cutting to bust your scraps in organization? What you doing? I don't use my embroidery machine as much as I thought I would, but have used it enough, and it has saved me a good chunk of. I think so too, Sammy D. I'm about the same. I thought I would have used it a bit more, but I do offer it as a service for doing labels for customers. Once their quilts are done the long arm, I'll just take a chunk of their backing and make a label. You know, they just have to tell me what font they want me to use it in, what size, and so on and so forth. So, and go from there. But some do, some don't. But I have tried to utilize it for many other things, like embroidering dog beds and putting names on bags and backpacks and toques and initials on mittens and, you know, anything and everything like that too. So, you know, fixing holes in one of my favorite dresses by putting an embroidery pattern over top of it, like the lizard. So, ooh, that's got a bit of white on there. I'm not sure about that one. I hope it's not one of your chickens. No, not one of my chickens. My chickens are good. They're about frozen this week, though. They were very, very cold this week. Yeah, finding good patterns, too. Some of the free ones, you end up missing some stitches. We've done that with a couple of testers. A couple of one customer was looking for something to do with monkeys. They wanted a cute monkey, but they just wanted a head and hand. So you go look up a few of the, you know, free patterns for monkeys, because you don't really want to make that investment first, not knowing if your customer's going to like it. And then you go and you download it, and you know, and then you start, you know, prepping all your stuff and your fabric and everything else in time to stitch it, and then it only stitches like halfway, or it misses a huge chunk in the center, and you don't know how to get it so it stitches all the way out. So it's you know, it's difficult. You know, it's a lot of time and investment going in there too. Yeah, Cogsy is boss on the cog. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. George Jetson. Exactly. Looking for the material for sock monkey. Remember those? Yeah, aren't they? They're just wool socks, aren't they? I thought they're just wool socks. That's how you make the sock monkey. I've never made a sock monkey without making it with socks. Or the monkey, you know what I mean? Alright, almost done these, and then we can start trimming up our squares to the 5.5 by 5.5. And get our stuff together here. Hello, LP. Are you still here? Are you still on this side of the land? Or are you back across the pond? She was out here visiting her family. She was down in the States, Illinois, I believe. I could be wrong. I may be thinking of maybe the other one. The other one. Once I graduate, I may look into embroidery. That's a good idea, Niku. You can really enhance some of your projects, especially if you're making clothing. You could really enhance it on the seams, the lapels, on the arms, on the cuffs, on the collars, you know, that sort of thing. There's a lot to go for a machine, for sure, if you think about all the steps used to wear it. So, and if you can't machine embroider, you can always hand embroider, and of course it would just take a little bit more time, but it still would add such a beautiful effect to it, right? So. Problem with zip files. I've tried to open it and my computer says unable even after renaming it. Oh geez, I don't know, Carol. That's like, yeah, talking about a subject I don't know. Ken's World of Crafting. Hello from South Alabama. What you doing there, Mr. Ken? We're fussy cutting some cardinals. I'll show it up to that camera, actually, because we haven't used that camera yet. Also show it up to that one. That's what we're working on. We've already got the panel piece all trimmed up, and we've got all of our red and green squares together, and now we're just fussy cutting some of those cardinals for the center. So yes, that's what we're doing. Fussy McCuttin. So we need to be 5.5 by 5.5. So let's do Yeah, because we want that one on the bottom for sure. Actually, for some reason the heater clicked on and it's already warm in here, so just give me a moment and I will we'll flick it off. I don't think I need to cook anymore, thank you. Oh, stop. Turn this way. Oh, for beeper sakes. It's already warm. Okay, so 5.5 by 5.5. Okay, so that'll be our first one, and then okay, what was what? I took their name tags off and then lost everything else I needed. Okay, so you are E. Uh-oh. Okay. Ooh-dee-doo-dee-doo. Put it together. There we go. Okay, so E. G. Right? Nope. Not G. That is I. Okay, that's okay. That's I. H is the red, and J is the black. Okay, there we go. Alright. So if this is D, then D we need is E up in this corner. And another E in this corner. And then an I and an H. An I up here and an H. Louisville Cardinals? Sure, the Cardinals are all over the place. And H. Okay, there we go. So that's pretty much how we have to lay out our 15 black ones. Yes, very blessed with new viewers lately. It's been wonderful. Thank you to everybody for finding us, for subscribing and clicking that button. We greatly appreciate it. Okay, so I'm just sewing down on the lines in these corners, and then we'll trim them up. And then once all these folded out, that leads to our fussy cut block. There we go. That looks pretty cute. So we get it out there. Trim off that section. Very nice. And of course, you can try and save these little bits, but there's really not a lot there to be saving when you're only using a 2-inch square. I'm not super keen on micro, so and then we'll just give that a press and then square it back up to the 5.5 by 5.5. Coolio. There we go, one block. Next, George in the jungle. When whomever is running amok, avoid the trees. Yeah, exactly. Especially the Christmas tree. Actually, the lights are all entangled in it, so it's no big deal. There's no ornaments on it yet. George, George, George of the jungle, fast as he can be. Watch out for that tree! George, George, George of the jungle. We used to watch that show. Can you tell? Alright, so it's E and E. E in this corner. E in that corner. And then we need H and I. Sorry. Some songs are very catchy. Very catchy. Especially cartoon songs, I think. Intros. That's why the kids are always singing it. Like Baby Shark doo 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 doo. I remember it was Elmo's World. You know, there's all of them. Oh, put this back in the corner. I have to check dollar store to see if I can find them there. Thanks, Pauline. Oh, what? Find what? Oh, pretty. Chirp, 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 chirp. Oh no, not the Baby Shark song. That's it. My sister Lisa and I went, I think I've told this before, but when we went to go visit our mom and surprise our sister for her 50th birthday, she's our middle sister, and so we had a little bit of time to spare before we were going to go meet the surprise, right? And so we went to the mall. And we thought, well, we get her a little something and, you know, whatever. And she was picking up something anyways. Oh, no, we were picking up Nerf guns for our mom. A little, long story, nonetheless. And there's this table of all the stuffed animals of the shark family, like the mommy shark, the baby shark, the everybody shark. And lo and behold, she goes and starts like 3 of them. Starts singing. They're vibrating on the table. Do 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 do. All right, 5.5 by 5.5. I'll put it on this side. Get some paint chips after live. Can't wait to retire so I can sew and then sew things all the time. Sew and sew some more. Sounds good to me. Keeps me out of trouble, let me tell you. Pop's just looking forward to retiring. Do 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 do. 2023 can't come fast enough. Oh, could it be? Oh no, there's nothing there, Claire. There's like nothing. There's less than like an inch. It's so tiny. There's not, because it's only a 2-inch square. I thought about it. I really did, but there's nothing. There's nothing to keep. Yeah, too. Yeah, too bad. Need a new song. They're so tiny. Like, look at that. There's like nothing there. If I put even a seam allowance in there, it's only going to give me like this tiny little bubkiss. Nothing. The Sea Ripper song works. I don't know if it's better. It's you know, the Sharky song is a little catchier. Let's put it that way. It's very little. It's like look. And then even if you put a seam allowance, if you can't stitch that, that's going to be nothing. That's going to be absolutely nothing. It's going to like not even an inch. I did think about it. If it was a little bit more, I would have. But it's bupkis. It's nothing there. It's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. See? There we go. They look really pretty, don't they? A little red on one side, green on the other, and then little ivies or little hollies on either end. Yeah. It does look pretty, don't they? Just a little work, that's all. Well, I have not thrown them out. I just kind of put them over there on the floor with some other scrappy bits, so I haven't thrown them out or anything. Could certainly use it for filler, yeah. Anything's better than the shark song. Lots of people are sick and tired of the shark song. Well, I don't know. Some people say it's too early for Christmas carols, but Sirius Satellite Radio has its own Christmas Carol channel already, so, you know, whatever. Normally, Pop and I are pretty, you know, we're okay till after our birthday sort of thing, but this year we were just like, you know what? He was feeling a little Christmassy, and we need a little Christmas spirit here last weekend, so we just decided to put it up. And I'm happy we did. I think it might be a new tradition just after Halloween. We will set up the Christmas tree. We don't have to decorate it right away. It's nice just to have it up without the decorations on it, which is the lights and yeah, fa la 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 la. Don't forget the 3 chickens. Da na 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 na. With the 1 Christmas moose. Do 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 do. You know, instead of 3 French hens, it's 3 chickens. And 2 Canadian beaver and a moose in a pine tree. On my first Canadian Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 knitted toques. Even though I only got 1 head. Some of us don't know it. No, I'm not giving the chorus of the shark song. I'm not going to get into that. No way. That's not going to get me into trouble. Toques? Oh, it's actually T-O-Q-U-E-S. It is a knitted hat. I guess it's a French word. So but it's a hat. It's like a knitted hat. It's a toque. T-O-Q-U-E-S. Toques. Toques. Bob and Doug McKenzie like their toques. 12 days of Christmas, eh? Yes, exactly, for keeping your head warm. I wear my toque all the time. Mine's knitted though. I like a knitted toque. I need to model mine. I can go grab mine. I can grab the one I wear every day for crossing guard. I don't mind. It's over there. Do. One momento. Well, this week I've worn it every day for crossing guard. I even show you the next scarf I knitted like 5 years ago. Okay, so here's my next scarf. I just knitted that basic straight knit back and forth and then attached it together, and I put this on. I go like this. And then I'll tuck it between my jacket or my sweater, whatever, and make sure this can get flipped over to cover my face or my chin or whatever. And then here's my hat. I've literally had this hat for like 20 years. And it's my favorite. I don't know who gave it to me or how I have it, but I know I've had it for that long. And there I am. There are 2 pieces of my like 8 pieces for crossing guard. It keeps me nice and warm. The styling, I know, eh? I don't care about the styling part as long as I'm warm. That's all that matters to me. That's all I care about. I'm not into frostbite. Call them beanies? Yeah, we'll call them toques here. Yep, just a hat. Just a hat. Nothing too exciting, just a hat. But that's my favorite hat. And Munchkin decided he was going to wear it to school one day. I think he was in grade 10. Yeah, that did not fly. I go, where's my white hat? Where's my toque? He's like, what do you mean? I go, where is it? He goes, oh, I don't know. I'm like, you better find that boy, or I will not let you in the house. That is mine. I've had that like longer than you've been alive almost. It is. It's very neutral. I actually made the neck scarf not knowing it was matching, actually, because the hat was well before that. Yeah. Yeah, to just a point and with the pom-pom on top, but I don't like the pom-poms, so. But that's okay, to each their own. Yes, right? Why do I have this up on my screen? It's weird. Hold on. Alright. Can we mute the microphone for just one moment? I'm going to refresh my beverage. Okay, be right back. Somebody keeps making a mess over here, man. Let me tell you. It's a mess everywhere. Here, let's press the ones we do have ready so far so we can take a look at them. Move the panel off to the side. Those are the other squares we're dealing with, are the red and the green. And then we have a white and a black of these fussy cut ones here. Okay. So you can see them a little bit better there. Okay. We'll have to square them out just a little bit better because, you know, sometimes when you get overhangage of fabric, I'll make sure they get all squared up to So they're 5.5 by 5.5 is what they need to be. Now, if anybody wanted any more information about this project or pattern, exclamation R Red will get you to the Royal Red site, and they should be able to help you from there, what you're looking for. The camera smidgy there. There we go. That's better. Just move this, put that there. Oh no, don't call the pom-pom, please. No way, Jose. No pom-pom, please. Yeah, we're in for quite a bit of snow on Monday, apparently. So I'm glad I made Munchkin deal with his winter tires last weekend, that's for sure. Albie fell and cut top of head yesterday. He's okay. Oh my goodness. I hurt my lower back. What a couple we are. I know you're like, you're falling apart. Somebody get the duct tape. Get the glue gun out. I need to be put back together. Something's not right. Yes, Pop and I've had our days too. It's usually one after the other, right? Sort of thing. Well, I got to go build some new nesting baskets for my chickens for the winter and get their heater out there, figure out where it is, because we don't have the power to the garage anymore because we cut off the power to the garage. So I got to figure out how I'm getting an extension cord out there to the coop to give them heat and warm their water. Once I get that back in there, it's like, oh my goodness, I got a weekend of stuff to deal with, that's for sure. So can't have the girls, you know, suffering in any way. Yeah, these are just too small. Look how small they are. Like, look up to the small camera or the iron, the silk camera. They're just too tiny. I can't really do anything with that. There's just not much. Those little bits that get cut off. And then if you would have put a seam allowance on that, even if you were being skimpy on the seam allowance, you still would only get not even an inch out of that. And then with the seam allowance, you're looking at a 1/2 inch sort of. I mean, if you're up to the weird small stuff, I mean, have at her. But let me know. I'll mail it to you. But no thanks. I don't want to deal with things that small. It's really tiny though. Maybe I could. Well, I need to make sure they have nesting spots for the 5 chickens. Normally I have more than 5. So I've actually contemplated talking to my girlfriend, because she's taken my chickens for the winter before. Because she has more and she's got a big barn and stuff like that. And I just go pick them up in the spring. But I don't know. I don't know what I want to do this time. I don't know. I'm driving up to Queensland in a few months. We'll drop in for tea. That sounds nice. I wish we were dropping in for tea. A little jealous there, AJ, just saying. A little jealous. Have to live vicariously through you. Share pictures. For a ticker tape triangle project. Okie dokie. I have used 1/2 inch square triangle blocks in a project. Have you? No, I have not. That's about what these would be. Half square. 1/2 inch. It would be about an inch once sewn together, I would think. And there's not much left of it after that. Like, really. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. It's hard to drive. Yeah, that crossing the water is really tough in a vehicle. You need some sort of a water sport craft. Small pieces go in the dog bed. There we go. You have a spare room. That's good to know, Sassalette. That's good to know. You never know. Life is short. Life throws you changes all the time. All right, make sure we're still doing all this all right. There we go. H and I. Can't hold your breath down. You need water wings. More than just water wings. So 2 weeks today is our 12 hours. 2 weeks today. I'm very excited. 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. November 23rd. We'll be here hanging out. Ready for you to hang out when you want to. I have 2 cousins that live in Australia. One's in New South, well, I mean, from the years that I heard last, one's in New South Wales and the other one's in Queensland. So, but I haven't spoken to them in decades. So, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Love it. Those are pretty. All right, let's do some of the white ones. Let's do some of the white ones. Let's break it up a little bit here. Let's trim up some of these white ones and do some of those. Yes, exactly. Don't miss it. Don't miss that 12 hours. Yay, exactly. Lois is going to be here. She's going to be here. I assumed you were going to come back and have, because you were coming in the morning, but I figured you were going to come back at least and have the mac and cheese with us for like a snack later on and after we finished it. So I assumed we wouldn't just see you the one time on the Saturday. We were going to see you at least twice. So please make sure you're coming back and having mac and cheese with us. Because we're going to be making the mac and cheese. All right, so 5.5 by 5.5. Okay, and now the layout is a bit different. It's got the J, which is the black, up in this corner. And it's got the H, which is this corner. And the J, I. Hold on. J, oh yeah, okay. I. And then a J back over here. Okay, so it goes black, red, black, green for the white one, the white ones. 12 whole hours. I know, Valerie Gale. I know. I don't even know how I'm going to do it. I'll have to be like having a stash of like, you know, energy drinkers or something. I don't know. I've never had an energy drink. Could you imagine? Oh, the wind's all blowing the snow off the trees. It was very pretty here on Thursday morning. I even took a picture from the office window going, blah. It is what it is. Can't change it. I hope people can join us for our special event and have some fun with us. Just sew along and cook along, and because we're going to make some cookies in the afternoon. Or early after, like lunch, just after lunch or something like that. And then we're going to make some mac and cheese just before dinner so we can have it for some dinner. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work. Bouncing off the walls. Save me some of that candy. Well, I don't know about that. You're not here for 2 weeks yet. I'm sure it'll be gone. I'll make sure there's extra. I'll pick up some extra. There we go. And that's the white with the cardinal as the fussy cut. That one right there. 9 a.m. Eastern. Days. I think that's how you say name. 9 a.m. Yeah, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern. It's pretty, isn't it? Looks cute. It almost looks so hexagon-y, right? When you put those little edges, corners up on, it looks very, very hexagon-y, for sure. Mm-hmm. Can we just get a little congratulations to Gwenny, if she's still in the chat, for winning this beautiful color wash from Patreon. She's one of our Patreon people, and because you're a Patreon people, you get to be added into the extra. Both of you, dedicated to the core. Couldn't ask for anything more. I'll make sure the dog take. Because we're gonna have to make sure Sophie gets a really good play with in the morning, and then Munchkin will have to go out and play with her a little bit in the afternoon and stuff like that. So just to make sure that she's content. I see nothing but chaos with that. Sassalette and Pop. Mass amounts of chaos. I did find because I was tidying up the back door, because I was making room to put a storage unit there, and yeah, and I did find his harness. So yes, he has been out twice so far. He's not happy that he's only going so far, though. Did I see who won 2 ribbons at the 10FTX 10F quilt? I did and entered into the quilt. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, you did? Wonderful, Tiffany. Congratulations. I didn't see that, though. Share it with the Facebook Mafia, please. Please, please, please. One year I bought trick-or-treat candy that I liked, just in case it'd be stuck with some leftover. I ate before Halloween came around. It's okay. I didn't see nothing. You can know. It's all right. Please do share with everybody. We're so proud of you. Way to go, girl. Way to go. Nice. It takes a lot just to stick your stuff in a show, let me tell you. You know, even entering my stuff into the Erin Fall Fair was a huge step for me. It was like a big step. Very good. Congratulations. It's nothing better than a ribbon. Well, unless it's cake. And, you know, maybe ribbon cake. There we go. Mix the two. Hunted you down to enter? Good. I'm glad they did. I'm glad they did. Here we go. Here's another one of our whites. Whites with the corners blocked out. Isn't that pretty? Very nice. Exactly. Congratulations. Yes, happy birthday, Heather. Happy birthday, Heather. Happy birthday, Miss Heather. Happy birthday to you. She's going to do what was it? A room, escape room, something like that. Hello, Helen. I'm glad you're going to watch the replay too, but we're working on this. It's beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. They are very pretty cardinal fabric, for sure. I'm very pleased with it. It's kind of hard to get all 15 cardinals cut out, though. I'm just saying. They could have given me a little bit extra fabric so I wouldn't feel so stressed about the situation of fussy cutting. But, you know, being my first time, I guess it's all right. I did okay. It was all right in the end. It was stressful, but I survived. You should be justly rewarded, my dear. Definitely. It's your unbirthday. It's my unbirthday, too. Is it green in the corner? Nope. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oof, oof. I thought I made a boo-boo on the other ones, but I didn't, thank goodness. Could have been a seam ripper song there. Snaggle bottoms. Could have been a seam ripper, seam ripper. I have to leave. Yeah, exactly, for the escape room. Exactly. Hope you have a great day. Hope it's a fabulous day. She made some really cute purses that she was doing as a sale, like a little craft sale. And I picked up some Christmas gifts for my nieces, and I can't wait to give it to them. So, very cool. And then my sister Lisa was making some very beautiful Christmas ornaments and dog bandanas. So, and I ordered a couple of those from her, so I can make sure everybody else is covered on the list. I don't have a lot of money this year, but I don't want people to think I've forgotten about them. So even something a little nice, little is better than nothing. And I like homemade stuff. I'm not really into store-bought stuff. I'd rather get them something that someone made or was handmade by, you know, a specific individual. Like Heather's talent. Heather's extremely talented. My goodness. She's amazing. So I can't wait to give these little change purses to my nieces. No, you know, toss like $30 in there, and you know that's a great gift, right? Mm-hmm. That's a great. You're not allowed to swear on YouTube. They put you at +18 then. I don't want to be +18. Then we can't get all the school kids to hang out with the cool kids. You know what I mean, jelly beans? I fussy cut all that, and this is like really one of my first real serious, let's say serious projects on figuring out the whole fussy cutting thing. I found it a little stressful actually when I first was trying to plan out the birds and what was a good surrounding for the birds without another bird getting involved, and there really didn't seem to be a lot that I could do that without another bird getting involved. So it's that kind of stressed me out a little bit at first, but you know, towards the end it was okay. I mean, I just had to be confident in the way I went. So that's all I can do. Playing with the Queen of Hearts. No, it isn't really smart. Joker ain't the only fool. Anybody can tell me who sings that song? iDocs Tuesday. Hope they order my new glasses so I can see again. I hope so and see probably see and so. I hope you can sew and see again too. There, Miss Vicky Lemire. I hope you do too. Pops on the buttons again. I didn't notice that until last week, and when Pam had said something, you're on the tension knob, and you are the tension knob. I thought it was so funny. I was like, what? And I'm like, oh, there he is. He's all over the place. So yeah, he did tell me he was, but I didn't see it. Like obviously because I was busy working. But you just watched that movie with that song in it. Joker ain't the only fool who can take me away from you. Or something like that. I'm not sure exactly the words, but Juice Newton. There you go, Ken's Crafting. You win. I don't know what you win, but you win something. Exactly. You got it right. And another Juice Newton. Yeah, she's a good singer. That's for sure. It's beautiful. Love it. He was on the Cardinal a while ago, was he? Is he going to be on my Froggy? Formerly known as Prince. Is he cute? I just love him. I don't know if I can part with him now. I said lots of money too, so he's too cute to part with now. He's my little 5 pound Froggy. He's a heavy frog. I'm gonna have to. He's too cute. Like, he's my cuddle buddy now. It is very close and busy, but that's what it is, so. It has been play tested. Yeah, I sealed up the bottom like twice. Yeah, you got it, Kaylin. Yep, Ken got it first. Indeed, Miss Juice Newton. All right, we'll do a couple more here. Roll down the top, maybe a little bit. Just think how you will make that little boy. Yeah, I know, he's going to be so happy. He picked his colors too and everything, so. And I'm not saying he's been an easy kid to deal with. He's had his moments. Because I know him. I know that little kid. We've been getting to know each other since the beginning of the school year. So he's gotten to that age where he will feel comfortable talking to me when I ask him questions. You know, like, do you think you should be riding your bike on the school property when you know you should be walking it? That sort of thing. Oh, I think I missed these two up. Oh, I think I did. Uh-oh, that's off to that side. Is it red in the top? Oh my goodness. What if I made a mistake in I is here. Green's in the top. All right. Well, that's okay. This will be good. This will be the last one. Clearly, that's enough for today. All the fussy cut. I was stressed right out. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. I'm sorry if I sneeze in your ear. I apologize a bit. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Gonna feed the baby. Yes, must feed the baby. No cranky babies. Thank you. It's like, when you can feel it just kind of starting to tickle and burn, and you're like, oh no, I gotta sneeze. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. Okay, all right, that's one more. And so I need 15 and 15 of these. So I will plug a little bit on them during the week. And maybe just get a couple more done next weekend before we plug away on some fussy cutting of the border stuff. Yeah, I'm making mistakes, so I must be getting tired. There we go. That's pretty. Ready? And the green's supposed to be up at this corner, so I've made a couple of mistakes. I've got to flip and flop, but that's all right. No big deal. We can deal with that. Anybody have any questions about this project? Any whatsoever? Exclamation R red. exclamation R red if you want to know more about it. And of course, this is being given away to one of you guys, the fans of the channel, which we greatly appreciate. Oh, hi, buddy. Come on. Come say goodbyes. Come and say goodbye. Come here. Oh, he's a big boy. He's a big boy. Come here. So there we go. Oh, so everybody can see you. I'm wearing my black shirt today, so we can't really see you. Okay. Here's little motor. It's love for Mama that he has. He just loves his mamas. All right, I think we'll quit there for now, and we will see each other on, next week, where we're going to try and finish up a little bit more of this. Obviously, we'll try and get as far as we can, and we'll go by that. That's all I can do. He is a bit blacker. Don't want to lose him against my shirt. Yes, remember to like. Thank you. Thumbs up, everybody. Appreciate it. Big hugs from us at the Mom and Pop Quilt Shop. If you have any questions or suggestions or anything like that, don't forget to email us at info@wesewit.ca. Happy to take your suggestions, and happy to hear what you have to say. Happy to hear anything. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Big hugs from us at the Mom and Pop Quilt Shop. Okay. More work on this next week. From Mr. Clive and I, and Miss Sophie Lou, and Pop, and Munchkin. Have yourself a great weekend. Big hugs.